Alright then. Let's get this party started. Oh, just let me check something real quick. Yeah, okay, volume looks okay. Mic's coming in. Apologies if I sound a little more low energy than usual today. I think I've been a bit under the weather lately, but I'm still feeling good to stream and, like, I really want to continue in this game. Speaking of which, the last 2 streams have been all side content. We're still doing side content. I think I've mentioned a few times, this game is very big on side content. Which is good, because I'm told if you ignore it all and just gun for the main story, it's surprisingly quick. Any management to do while I'm here? Yeah, we might as well pick this stuff up. Coincidentally, it might be a bit early yet, but I'm thinking maybe this weekend I'll start the voting for the next for what'll be the next main game after this. Do I have enough money for efficient weapons development? Oops. Why am I always confused? No, but I could later. Oh, wrong button. So, let's see. Or do I have the wrong quest highlighted? Ah! As you remember the thing I said about being a little under the weather? Excuse me being scatterbrained. Quick check on the Taxis tweaker. They had a couple more fights. Okay. So I want top marks for trying. Because I think the next dungeon is somewhere I can get to readily. Yeah, it's down there. In fact, if I go to Shipshire Cape, that should put me not too far from it. This is the DLC. It's kind of a vague roguelike thing we've got going on here. Random dungeons. Okay, I want to turn around north. I'm high enough level that things will leave me alone. Makes just good, because I just want to go to the dungeon for now. Oh, hey, there's a creature up there. Actually, where up there is it? I think I actually have to take my ship over there. Hello? Must have ran into someone. Okay. And I just one-shot somebody. I saw that. And I can see there's that one thing up there. I don't think I can get to it from here. Okay, so we're going to have to go around to it. No problem. Actually, wait a sec. Oh, I see now. I'd have to go through the black waters for that. There's that flag over there if I want to take another crack at it, which we might a little later. But dungeon first. My hope is maybe we'll get to the story today, but I've been saying that for like 2 streams now. Can I? No, I can't cut through there. Oh, hey, a chest. It's a nice little bit of change. I think, this is interesting. It looks like I actually can't get to that dungeon. Although now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, hi there. Yeah, this is going pretty well. I'm still grinding through side content. There is a, quite frankly, alarming amount of it. So let's go to Gold Paw. The world map, I don't need to go into it right now. Let me see. What was I thinking? You know, I'm starting to think there's not a way to the backwaters from over here either. Huh. All right, let me turn around. This... Yeah, I actually... Okay, it looks like the dungeon just became a later thing. No worries. That said, I did say I was going to take another crack at that skirmish battle, and since it's right here, let's go... Let's get to it. Well, the nice thing about backtracking for stuff like this is we're a decent enough level that creatures will generally leave us alone, so I can just get to what I'm trying to do right now. Level 16, you say? I think I'm about right for this. So how are you doing? Alright, here's hoping this works out. I just gotta remember the last bit, you gotta run.
Listen, you!
Alright.
Good luck, everyone!
Okay, quick moment to heal everyone. Turn them back around. And say hi. Wait, I think I see some stuff to grab. Nope, nope, that's just part of the scenery. Right. Alright.
It's clobbering time!
Okay, let's build one of these things to turn them around. Quick moment to heal everyone. Quickly heal everyone. Okay, this is the part where you gotta get moving. Because he's trying to book it, and if I stop, he'll get away. Pay me no mind. Yeah, I don't know how to handle that. The only thing I can think of is maybe ending the fight close to the gate I need to get to, but I don't know how I'm supposed to catch up. Unfortunately, and this is kind of the annoying part in this, because I failed. Oh, hey, it's still here. Usually it disappears. I think we're good.
Listen, you!
We will win this! We have to!
Okay, opening's easy enough. It's just a couple guys to knock out. Alright, clear the shield unit out. Then where's this part here?
It's clobbering time!
Stay strong.
Quick moment to heal.
We can't afford to lose.
Don't bother rebuilding those. They're kind of useless.
Bad.
I wonder. Can I just smash the gate down?
Stay strong.
No, but I can take a moment to heal. Everyone out of the way, out of the way.
We can't afford to lose. Look like evil, right?
Okay, I did lose a squad at one point. That explains a lot.
I shall cook a feast to celebrate our victory.
Now you gotta move on because he's gonna make a run, but I'm right at the gate.
Knickers! This ain't looking too good! Take this! Oh, knickers!
Okay, I don't get how I'm supposed to do this because the guy's legit faster than me.
No.
You know what? Excuse things going quiet for a moment. Let me look up the title of this one. I'm gonna see if I can read online what you're supposed to do because I don't know of having any ability that can handle this. So let me see. Just give me a moment. It'll be quiet because I tabbed out. Okay, I think I'm forgetting something. Let's give it one more shot.
Listen, you!
Good luck, everyone. Charge!
Yeah, there we go. I do have a speed boost move. I've forgotten about that.
Stay strong.
Brief moment to heal everyone. I think we can get it this time. Maybe.
We can't afford to lose.
So we got to spring the trap and we got to make sure to end as close to this gate as possible.
It's clobbering time!
Quick moment to heal everyone. Get the hell out of the firing range.
We can't afford to lose.
Any more where that came from? Tidy.
Oh, there's still a group there. Here, let's take out a cannon. Hey, buddy, you want to start rushing near me? Thank you. Come on, this way. I need you by the gate. No, wait, don't.
Forward. We can't afford to lose.
Here goes nothing.
Now, forward.
Okay, we're in a slight problem.
Knickers.
Now, forward. Forward. Now, forward.
Got him. Now just drop everything on him.
Charge.
I can't believe it.
Knickers.
I'm willing to go again. I think I almost had him that round. If I could have ended a little closer to the gate, but it's close. And the good news is the banner has yet to just up and disappear on me, so I'm ready to keep trying. Up, nope, it's gone. It's not letting me try again. Bah! Just out of idle curiosity, there anything else around? Huh, there's a creature down there we haven't checked out. There's another banner over here. Okay. There's also that creature way over there. Might be worth poking at. We can't get here until we're able to jump the thing, so we'd have to... Main story. Only other thing I can think of first, though, is... What do I have in quests? He's out of the way. That's what I'm working on. We're not going to the Drylands just yet. This one I'd have to look into again. Should look at see if there's a place to buy one of those. Have to find those, have to find those, have to find those. Also, where... Well, I could probably... Where's this quest? Oh, he's way over there. We were there earlier, so... We just couldn't hit its trapdoor. So we might as well go fix that while we're thinking about it. Okay, so it looks like we're running out of not story right now, so maybe we'll get back to that today. Yeah, because I remember we ended up pulled into a skirmish battle when I first came here, and it put me right where I needed to be, and never let me trip the trapdoor. We have it now, though. Corey, you should have seen the size of those things. They'll be the fangfish you're supposed to be catching, and no mistake. Can't wait to see what Helena can make with them. Catch a real whopper or two, won't you? Right, that's my work here done. You To work whenever you're ready. Oh, right. This is our skirmish battle. What's the level on it? Oh, there's the flag. Okay, we can't do this right now. This will have to be a later thing. But I do have a trip. Oh, wait. There's another skirmish further up. Okay, I'll go look at that.
Here goes nothing. Here goes. Take that!
Okay.
Prepare to be boarded.
There we go. I'm going the right way, right? Okay, I turn a bit here and this will put me towards it. Okay, the fangfish, I have to take the field. I can't just do random battles.
Come on!
Oh, my skills are off. I gotta fix those. Okay, just want to do... I prefer flatliner. There we go. I'm not going crazy, am I? There was a flag there earlier. Oops. There goes my zing.
You ready for this?
Well, if it ever shows up again, I do have the means to quick travel here. Meanwhile... What was I thinking? Oh yeah, Forest and Y'all. And... There's like 3 creatures that might be worth poking at and one more skirmish battle. Let's look into the creatures first. Which means I want to go here. Again, start outside in the world map, because we don't actually need to go in there right now. Let me check the map. Roughly south. Okay. Oh, hey, a trapdoor. Okay, I see it on the mini-map now. Let's go see what this thing wants. For reference, I'm about level 37. Was I here already? No, I've never been in here. What's in here?
Here goes nothing.
Alright. Simple enough. Here, I actually shoot harder than I hit. Alright. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing in here. I stumbled across and thought, okay, let's see if anything's hiding down here. Oh, I think I can talk to these guys now. You'll have seen any number of Higgledy stones on the course of your travels, I am sure. I believe they have recently come to be considered sacred. In truth, it was I who created them. It was several centuries ago now, of course. First, I simply carved statues of Higgledies for my own amusement, but they soon proved rather popular. For long, I was receiving regular commissions to create more, but I completed around 30 in total. It was only later that I learned that Higgledies were somehow drawn to them. It seems that's why they came to be worshipped as they are. Well, this reminds me, we've been picking up a lot of random junk. No better swords. Actually, no, MP's gradually stored is best for you. Wait, is that the same? Boost bow damage would be better. For you, I think we decided the mantle makes more sense. Keep you in the ropes for now. Do have a better spear. But you'd get better out of that. Alright, I think we're about set for equipment. Let's get back to wandering around.
You ready for this?
Oh, there's a stone. Oop, getting blocked. Oh, knock a dude down. There we go. Hmm. So, what does he want? I guess I could try a few of these on him, see if any of them would work. I might not have what he wants, which is slightly annoying. Guess he wants a sturdy one? Okay, it's probably not, but just for completeness sake, give a flat bone, see if he takes. Otherwise, I might be coming back here later. Well, that's annoying. Alright, we need to walk back out of here and then it's on to that fight. The good news is, hopefully by the time I have to come back, I'm high enough level that the creature will just leave me alone so I can run in and out. I don't mind the random fights, it's just kind of annoying when you've already been through a place and now you've got to go back and do it again. So being able to just kind of skip everything and get to it's nice. Oh, they came back. Hi, guys. There we go. Okay. We're heading this way. Like we said, everyone's about level 37, 38. How big is this guy? 46. We're not doing this right now. So we said there was someone by the... I said there was someone by the cottage. The thing I'm wanting to look at is over here. Can't say I can fight it yet, but it's pretty easy to go take a look. Or perhaps it isn't. I actually can't get up there. Huh. Well. Okay, so there's only really two things to do then. Oh, wait. Can I travel up here? Because that would actually be... There's a creature by here I can take a look at. Maybe I can handle it. Oh, I see. It's down a little ways. Okay. Alright, I see it. Doesn't look like it'll be too nasty a fight. Also, there's a chest we can go get. Oh, hey. And again, I gotta think if there's something I can do with those spare weapons and equipment I'm carrying around besides selling them. Oh, wow. This is gonna be easy. Should have handled you earlier, buddy.
Have that ye dog.
Yeah, so, that happened. Alright. The only thing left now is to check the skirmish marker outside Evermore, and then... Well, let me check. Did anything I was also looking at show up yet? The map by Goldpaw is back. I might take one more crack at that then. But you know what? Let me check the map up here. If it's lower level, I'll do it first. But I think between these flags, we're pretty close to just hitting the story again. Level 17. Let's do the other one first. I really should probably be using the Calm Lands door. It'd probably put me closer to where I need to be. Alright. You know what? There's one other thing I want to do. I think keep these guys. Dropping an air raid might be useful a little later. Okay, I know what needs doing. It's just a matter of getting it to work.
We will win this! We have to!
First part's not even much of a fight anymore.
Can't afford to lose. All right. Take this. We can't afford to lose.
Keep healing, everyone. Go in, trigger the trap. Remember, we have to go towards the back first.
It's clobbering time!
Can't afford to lose.
Quick moment to heal, everyone.
Can't afford to lose. Stay strong.
Keep everyone standing.
Stay strong. I shall cook a feast to celebrate our victory.
Okay, we got it where we can get fairly close to the gate at the end.
Now, forward! We can't afford to lose.
Here goes nothing!
There we go. I'm right at the gate.
Knickers!
Hi, buddy.
Uh-oh! This ain't looking too good!
Charge! Now, charge!
Got him.
Crikey!
Oy, that was a pain in the butt.
Hooray!
Alright, that's that off the list. So all that's left is the one right outside Evermore. Nope, nope, world map, if you don't mind. Excuse me a moment. Oh, that flag disappeared now. That's rather annoying. Yeah, that's weird, because now there's one up there. Okay, let's go get a look at it then. I'm starting to think there's something weird about when skirmish flags appear, because they seem to be disappearing and reappearing. Oh, I can't even get up. No, wait. Theoretically, I could. It's just off Cloud Coil. Or could I? Let's just give it a quick look. I don't think I can actually get down there. Okay, so I can get down there from here. Except now that I'm here, the flag is gone. And it's back in front of Evermore. That is weird. Well, I can do this one readily enough. About to accidentally say no instead of yes. There we go. You know what? Let's keep ready for this one.
Hey. All together now. Good luck, everyone. That was too easy.
Okay, roll blue around.
We can't afford to lose.
Quick moment to heal everyone.
All right. There's plenty more where that came from.
Surprised at my strength. We can't afford to lose. Here goes nothing. Stay strong. Take this. Stay strong.
Okay, fall back towards base. We'll wait to see what comes near us.
What the? Who's
Oh, I see. We got a... They built a tower.
Stay strong.
Fortunately, if we break it, we can make it our tower.
Good luck, troops.
Okay, we have a deal.
We can't afford to lose.
All right.
Heal up, but more importantly, let's make these towers ours.
I'll leave this in your hands.
So blue beats red, so put blue forward.
I shall cook a feast to celebrate our victory. All right.
Red beats green.
Play this.
Green beats blue.
We can't afford to lose.
Okay, put green forward again.
Can't afford to lose.
Okay, gonna have more people showing up in a moment. Oh, hey. They built us some extra towers. Thanks, guys.
I'll leave this in your hands. We can't afford to lose. Do something. I'll leave this in your hands. Stay strong.
Come on, build, darn ya.
Hey.
Oh my.
Oops, they're getting near the command post.
Yes. Good luck, troops.
Not enough to build up more towers with, but it's pretty cool.
Surprised at my strength.
Red.
Oh my. Stay strong. I'll leave this in your hands.
Okay, we gotta knock this thing away before it becomes a major problem. Okay, we got it.
Thank you. That's the end of that.
All right. Okay, the one up there is back. So let's take one more crack at getting at it. Don't want to go that way. We want to go around this way. And hopefully it doesn't just disappear on me again. It didn't. Oh, nope. I see the light for it up ahead. We're good. Okay, this is going to be ridiculously easy. In fact... it's red and blue, which means we want green and blue, I think. I'll bring some of my lower level characters who could still work here.
Yes.
Good luck, troops.
Right, this shouldn't be too hard. I'm purposely bringing some of my weaker troops to get them to level up. And then after this, I should be set to go. Okay, that's just sad. That is just sad. I blinked and they died.
Follow my lead.
Okay, time to make their base my base.
Good luck, troops. Good luck, troops. Yes!
Let me show you what I can do.
More of that.
Alright. I'm seeing more buildings to take over. I'm sorry, that's never gonna stop being funny. Alright.
I'll leave this in your hands.
Okay, the other archer tower's down there.
We can't afford to lose.
Quick moment to heal everyone. Okay, go catch up. Go catch up. All right. Let's go ahead and lay claim to these buildings.
I'll leave this in your hands. We can't afford to lose. I'll leave this in your hands.
Brief moment to heal because we're getting a bit banged up. Let's get this out of here.
Good luck, troops. More of that.
Okay. We were being a bit dumb about laying this. Is it over? Okay, we were being stupid about that. We probably deserve to lose that, but whatever, it's over.
We won! Hooray!
All right. Everything I want to do real quick. There's another set of invaders down by Evermore. Whatever was there hasn't shown up again yet. That's out of our league. We can't reach anything over there. So, okay, we'll check the Evermore skirmish again. Okay, that's a little out of our league, so... Good news, everyone! We're finally pushing on the main quest. Because I'm out of stuff to do right now. Well, actually, I have to manage Evermore a little bit, but... Yeah, this has probably been full for a while. What do we have that's not set up? Oh. Okay, we can level you up from here.
Yes.
Got a few guys ready for level up. Need a cathedral. Can I build one yet? Oh yeah, I can. Okay. So we have use for this. So these are, Lofty becomes better at dropping stuff. It's basically more glims. Got a research here to pick up. You know what? Let's go ahead and get this under this dealt. If there were anything in here I could do, that'd be useful. More spoils of war, but probably a bit short on money for now, but I will wait.
Hey.
Whoops. That might actually be enough to just go ahead and get started on it. Yeah, okay. What's the next level need? I need 35 or more facilities built, so I need to get back to building stuff. And I need 50 or more citizens recruited. Oh, but I can. Okay, one thing I gotta remember to start doing next time is to start expanding my coffers. Alright, let's get this going.
Well.
Seems we have all that we need, then let us have Ketch begin his research into how our ships can be made to jump.
Hey there.
All set, Your Majesty. That lander showed us what needed doing, and we went and did it. Quick as you like. You'll be leaping around the ocean like Billy O and that thing now.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ketch. Now we can get to Broadleaf. Ship has been modified and you're now able to jump the Great Rift in the ocean. Just sail up to the right spot displayed in this picture and you'll fly over automatically. Everyone looking ship shape, shall we get going? Before we set sail, just what kind of country is this Broadleaf, huh? Never ventured as far as Old Automina before. It's a kingdom founded on a mysterious art known as science. Ah, yes, the weird and mysterious science.
Huh?
Science? It's a means of manipulating the powers of nature, like magic, but unlike it.
Say.
It's ruled by President Zip Vector, right? The inventor? He's some kind of genius, apparently. You know, we got a quick glimpse at him when we finished up things over in Hydropolis. He looks like Bill Gates. Thanks to his ingenuity, what began as a small business has grown to a great industrial nation almost overnight. Alas, it seems that things have not been going so well for him of late. There are reports of political unrest and of discontent amongst the populace. Another kingdom with problems. Something tells me we're about to walk into another fine mess.
Oh, come on.
Stop being so miserable and let's get going, shall we? Everyone can't wait to see the place. So, just to show it off real quick. Oh, wait, first, we haven't all streamed. Let's get a hard save. Nope. So basically we've been stuck in this circle that's the inside of the map. We can get outside now. The only thing that kind of stinks is there's nothing out there except the backsides of the continents and a couple islands. Oh, there was a quick button for Evermore. Huh. So it looks like... You know what? There's stuff over here we wanted to get to. Let's go to, we'll go to the world map and we'll see if we can jump from out here. Oh, it's highlighting where I can jump. Thank you. All right.
I'll do my best.
Don't let me down.
Wonder how you can tell when you're near a spot you can jump. Outside of the game telling you like it is now. I think I see now. Rocks, bit of an updraft. Guess I should have fast traveled over here instead. Spiffy!
I'll do my best.
Nothing to it. So I am going to note one little problem with the game. There's not much out here. Like, the continents themselves are fine, but the ocean's kind of a big empty nothing. The first game was better about that, I think.
Make yourself.
Well, this guy's unusually tough.
Don't let me down.
There we go. This might be a bit out of my level. But my hope is maybe I'll find a trapdoor or two so I can just quickly get back here next time. Wait, yeah, turn it around. Levels are starting to go up. That stuff will have to wait till later. Also, I'm surprised nobody stops to question the fact that there's a giant hole in the planet. You know, you'd have to wonder how all that water gets back up here. Again, the one thing I'm kind of disliking is maybe there was a faster way to go, but there's not really anything out here. And I'm stuck just kind of rowing along. Fortunately, as we land where's needed, we'll find trapdoors. This will hopefully be less of an issue the further into the game we get. But for now, it's just kind of, well, gotta do this. At least the sailing song is kind of neat. Why, yes, I am desperately trying to fill dead air. How could you tell? I will admit talking's kind of a skill I need to work on. I work a little better when I have someone to talk to, but, you know. I'm kind of newish at the whole streaming thing. First year comes up in May, and it's, There's probably more I could be doing for outreach and because I don't have much of an audience yet. I mean, I'm not without an audience, it's just not stable. Empty streams are still a thing. Hoping maybe this year I can change that. It's, There's a lot to the people into streaming I don't get, and a lot of it just strikes me as very chaotic anyway. I mean, at risk of sounding kind of grim, I did go into this with no aspirations, really. I figured, this isn't going to go anywhere. I'm not going to be some big superstar. And to be honest, I don't want to. The idea of having thousands of people watching me every night kind of freaks me out. Even 100 sounds... I mean, 100 would be a nice number. Even then, it's like a bit... Oh, that's a lot of people. Right now, I just want to get affiliate. The money would be nice because, you know, these are trying times. But really, the most of it... It's mostly because I don't succeed often when I set out for stuff like this. So being able to say I pulled it off for once would be a nice change of pace. Oh, good. I can shut up now. We're here. Oh, hey, guys, look, it's New Jersey. It's okay for me to make those jokes. I live in New Jersey. Alternatively, if I want to be more topical, I could say someone's running a Bitcoin mining op nearby, but Looks like we're falling a little bit behind the curve again. Easy way to fix that. Hi, buddy. Let's dance.
Come on!
The good news is the game's pretty lenient about this. Red names aren't strictly speaking bad news. But if you're seeing it a lot, it's clearly time for some leveling. Yeah, let's check some of these guys out.
Come on!
You ready for this?
All right. So it looks like I want to go there. BL Aster Blaster. Very funny. Oh, I thought it was a triptor or something. Just a slime.
Flippin' Nora!
What the flippin' heck is this place?
Oh my.
So the tower is... This is the main city of Broadleaf? Never seen anything like it.
Hey!
Hey, I hear it's starting soon.
Uh,
Starting? What is? You kidding me, right? Don't you watch the news? The anti-Vector faction is holding a big demonstration.
wow.
Really? Against the president?
Yeah.
Yeah, up at the landing pad, or so I heard. You think we should go take a look? You bet I do. Protest, huh? Guess the stories about the people here being unhappy were true. Suppose we better go and take a look for ourselves. Ooh, cool theme for this place. And you look like something that marched out of the Apple store. Huh. Just out of curiosity. Okay, nothing. There'll probably be a bunch of side quests later. Beep, beep, boop. Hi there. Going up? If so, hop aboard. Beep, beep. Now all you need to do is pick which part of town you want to go to. I guess we want to go to Uptown. What are you doing? I've been locked out. If I don't get back to my charging station before my battery runs out, I'm in trouble. Big time. Oh, hey, tripdoor.
Yeah, and?
It's time, Bracken. All right, we better start by thanking everybody for coming.
Huh?
Where are you guys? Haven't seen you around the company.
Listen.
Sorry, but things could be about to get dangerous. Huh. I think this is the second time the language got a little weird on me. You'd better leave.
Oh.
We were rather hoping to go and meet with President Victor. What's all this about exactly? Ah, meet with the president? I don't think that's about to happen. My ears just popped. Anyway, I'm Bracken. Bracken Meadows. I'm chief engineer here at Broadleaf Industries. I'm the one who gathered all these people here today. We're going to try to make President Victor finally listen to what we have to say. We've got to get through to him, make him hear what the workers this company relies on have to say.
Golly.
It hasn't been the same since we started developing the perpetual fission reactor. Oh yeah, that was the thing he was mucking with. Again, we saw like a sort of teaser of things to come after we dealt with Hydropolis. He doesn't care about anything except finishing the damn thing, not even his employees' lives. Something like 20 people have already collapsed from overwork. These conditions, they're unacceptable. Well, what kind of leader would do such a thing? There is so many comments I can make right now that I'm just biting back. There really is.
Hey,
Hey, Bracken, he's back. All right, let's do this.
Look!
what is that thing? It appears to be an airship of some sort.
Ugh, look at the face on it!
We're ready when you are, Bracken. Just say the word.
Thanks, Trey. Maybe now you'll listen, Zip.
For too long, the President has been working us like slaves to get his perpetual fission reactor finished. But we have a message for him. We are not your slaves, Zip. We demand workers' rights. We demand fair treatment.
I like that even the robot's in on it.
We've had it with being worked half to death. No more reactor. No more overtime.
Sounds like I'm gonna have to let some people go.
What's that light?
Now you see what happens to those who defy me!
Finally decided to make an appearance, huh, Mr. President?
What a
This is more than a touch
disappointment to see you leading this ragtag resistance. You know, I expected better of you, Bracken.
This is more than a tad ridiculous right now.
I expected better of you, too. Have you forgotten what we said when we started out? We promised to make the world a better place, remember?
And we will! The perpetual fission reactor will change the world forever! And the future will be mine to define!
Even if it means trampling over everybody who helped you make it this far? You used to care about us. You used to be a leader people could trust. But that's all gone. Now it's progress or nothing, no matter the cost. When did you get so broken?
I'm the broken one? Look at yourselves, stuck in the past, left behind by the march of progress. I don't need you anymore.
It is time.
Ugh.
That was Dolaran. Damn it, we were too late again.
Ah!
Reckon we got to get out of here.
You're right.
Yeah, I guess we do. What are you doing, Bastion? How dare you disobey me?
Do you really think you can stop me? Well, let me tell you something, friend. Anybody who stands in my way gets atomized!
Wah, sorry. Looks like Bastion's gone. Bastion, Kingmaker of Broadleaf. I had not thought we would actually see the creature for ourselves.
Hey,
Hey, you said you were here to see President Vector, right?
yes.
Yes, that's right. I am King Evan. No, I am Evan, King of Evermore. It's a new kingdom in the Heartlands. We have come to ask President Vector to sign a pact with us and join our Union of Friendly Nations.
Holy.
Wait, I think I heard about you guys. Goldpaw and Hydropolis already signed up, right? Now you want us on board too, huh? Well, I guess I don't need to tell you this, but now's not exactly a good time.
Yeah.
You can say that again. If he's saying he's kingmaker on his own people, imagine what he'd do to us. He didn't used to be like that. Bracken and me, we founded this whole company with him. We know him better than anybody. It's a perpetual fission reactor. Ever since we started work on it, he's been different somehow. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if this was all Doloran's doing. Who or what is Doloran? He's a strange masked man who's going around stealing the king's bonds of all the world's great leaders. Saw him stealing President Vector's, too. He pollutes people's hearts with an awful blackness so that he can control them. I'm sure that's what must have happened to the president.
Huh?
Are you kidding me? Then we have to help him. We'll help too, of course. I'm sure there must be a way to bringing him back to his old self.
No.
Based on what we've seen and heard, it would seem that the president has been quite seriously infected by Doloran's evil influence. Queen Nera, being highly skilled in magical arts herself, was capable of resisting the darkness enough that restoring her to her senses was a relatively simple task.
If I may be so bold.
I somewhat doubt that it'll be so easy in this case.
Excuse me?
Said that you and President Vector used to be close, didn't you, Bracken? Is there a way you can remind him of those times, perhaps?
Huh.
Try to snap him out of it by jogging his memory, you mean? Yeah, that could work. You want to remind him of the good old days, huh? Well, this right here might be a good place to begin. It's where the three of us started out all these years ago. We used to do all our work in this room right through here. It's just how we left it. Such a place might certainly hold a clue as to how we might proceed. Be alright to take a look at this workshop of yours, Bracken?
Uh-huh.
Excuse me. Don't know where that's coming from. Sure, be my guest. Guess it seems kind of small when you compare it to the offices we have now, but everything that grew into the Broadleaf Inc. we know today started here. Yeah, and Zip recorded every minute of it. The guy was obsessed. Yeah, it was his idea to leave this place just like this forever, too, huh? so we never forget where we came from. A fine sentiment, to be sure. Well, shall we have a look around and see what we can find? Found a thing. Obtained a memolith BL011.
Hey!
Bracken, I found this. Is it anything important?
Huh.
It's a memolith. Pretty old one. Must be left behind from back in the day.
Oh.
What's a memolith? Well, you take a crystal and run a tiny magical current through it to record visual data. Then you can run a light beam through it, focus it with a prism lens, and watch the data back whenever you like. By which I mean, in layman's terms, it's a device you can use to record memories.
Golly.
Oh yeah, and can we watch them now? The ones on this memolith, I mean.
Uh-huh.
Sure, let's play it back and see what we have here.
Hey, Bracken, there's something up with this circuit. Can you take a look?
Sure. Let me see. Yeah, I think you're getting some leakage right about here. Okay, leave it with me and I'll see what I can do.
Oh, that'd be great, thanks. I can't wait to get the crystal battery up and running. This thing's gonna be a game changer for the energy business. The technology we build here today will make a better tomorrow for everybody. I can feel it.
Me too. Wow.
Wow, that's from way back when we first started out.
Yeah!
Perfect, and we can use it to jog the president's memory, right? I'd say so. Picture's worth 1,000 words, after all. Sure, it would be good to have a couple more than this one, just to be sure, though. Are there any other memoliths from back then, Bracken? Zip was kind of hot on destroying sensitive data. If it wasn't essential to the running of the company, it pretty much all got wiped. Excuse me. But I took a look in the database just now, and it seems like 4 memoliths are unaccounted for. Which means there may be another 3 out there somewhere. If we can find all of them, that ought to be enough to jog his memory for sure. Seems a little unlikely that we're going to find them just laying around like we did this one.
You're right.
Sure, it's unlikely, but I have an idea how we might be able to maximize our chances. Those memoliths went missing. Somebody probably lost them. So the first thing to do is go where most people are, the factory. Alright, let's head for the factory and look for those memoliths.
Thanks.
Thanks for helping me out like this, you guys. She's probably our new permanent party member once this is over. Alright. I was a bit worried we were going to fight the Kingmaker back there. It's like, well, we just got here. Isn't this going a little too fast? Which, I think the game has been speeding up in a sense. Hydropolis was a lot shorter than all the stuff we had to go through for Goldpaw. Where am I even going? Oh, is that Swift Solutions near here? No, it's just the item shop. Okay. It's probably back down to Midtown then. No, you in Uptown then? Also, thanks for the memolith. Oh, that is a name. I'm just setting to this so it stops telling me to go find Fangfish. We can't do that right now. Alright. It's nifty design here, but I think Hamlin had the better theme. Hamlin being a town from the first game, if anyone missed those streams. Factory security at level 5, authorized personnel only.
What the?
Wait a second while I teach our friend here some manners. Yeah, I was expecting her to beat it up. Welcome, fellow workers. Here's to another great day at Broadleaf Inc. Just say the word if you need the elevator. That's more like it. Let's have a great time at work today. We're all going to have a ton of overtime this week, so let's make it a ton of fun. Ah, crunch culture. Oh, hi, Andy. Would you like to use the elevator? Yeah. You got it. How are you doing? Yeah, I still have to go get my booster.
Well, no.
So how do you suppose to find these memory stone contrivances of yours in a great cavern of a place like this, girly? Well, memoliths are pretty small, right? Which means people lose them all the time, and that's not good when they're filled with sensitive data. Which is why I created a handy utility to scan the vicinity and find them. A utility what? Though, which to the vicinity how now?
Uh-huh.
Thanks to the database, we know the serial numbers in the memoliths were missing, so if they're here, we should see them soon enough.
Whoa!
Oops, looks like I'm getting a reading already. Someplace nearby. It's coming from the archive over there. The whole factory's on lockdown. We'll need to fire out the broilers before we can get in there.
Come on.
Come on, I'll take you to the one on this floor. Send you to the floor plan, so if you get lost, you can check your map.
Wow.
This looks like an OSHA nightmare, if I'm being honest. Well, we're starting to catch up. Yeah, the new guys we're getting are a bit ahead of us. I mustn't be getting in enough fights or something. In fact, let's just fix that real quick. Hi, guys.
Don't let me down.
So, just a further note, this is where people are supposed to be working. There's, like, no railings to all this stuff, and there's monsters and killbots everywhere. So I guess the worker safety is about as good as anywhere else, huh? Okay, we better throw on some sore away.
Well, no.
I think I'm going the right way. Don't quote me on this. Yeah, okay, this looks good. This one of those broiler thingies you were talking about?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, if we can light it, the steam it produces should start generating power. Steam engine, huh? Then we'll need some fuel.
Huh.
I guess you could put it like that. Evan, I'm going to teach you a spell. Listen carefully. Yes, of course. Cool. If you cast on the boiler, you should be able to get just the right number of fire higgledies together to help you light it. Usual fire spells are all well and good for battle, but they don't give you the fine control you need for this kind of thing.
All right.
So I just need to cast Kindle on the boiler. All right, here goes.
Alrighty.
Good, now we should be able to change the direction the gears are turning. Use the control panel and see if you can use the gears to get us over to the archive. Okay, so I think I gotta go somewhere else to mess with the gears. Again, this is a factory where people work. What were they thinking? I see now. I need to turn those down so that there are no longer gaps there. And this looks like a control panel. Useful. I think I want to go this way. Thank you. Hey. The other thing I should probably do is more upgrading back at Evermore. I could probably upgrade everyone's spells a good bit by now, and the higgledies themselves should probably have some items. Level them up, see if I can get a few new ones. Alright, that was just a diversion for a chest. Oh, hey, a couple items I missed. I think that's where I just was. Okay. Oh, do I have to turn this back? Yeah, okay, that one's moving too. That explains it. So if I turn him again now... I don't think I'm doing myself any favors here.
I'll do my best.
Oh, I see now. Soar away. Now. Actually, wait. Here, use one of these.
Here goes. Take that.
Wait, grab this.
Okay, I can come around. Actually, you know what? Hey. Free healing. No need to save just yet. Okay, so now we're heading around this way.
Ready for this? Here goes.
There, guy gone. Yeah, okay. I did not expect him to suddenly turn like that. You jerk. Oh, this is... Okay, I want to go here.
Flippin' heck.
Oh, this place is a mess. Now, when Treehouse finally went up, we moved our old offices over here. And this place wound up being where they dumped a bunch of old records.
Alrighty.
Nope, by treehouse they mean very literally. It's a house shaped like a tree. Alright, let's dig out that monolith, shall we? Monolith. Oh, here it is.
Woo, yeah!
I knew I was right. Go Find Me is the headache-saving killer app the world's been waiting for. Go Find Me? Okay.
Huh?
What kind of weird name is that? Never mind that. Let's watch this next mammoth.
Zip, the launch was a disaster. Everybody hates it. Half the units we shipped have been returned.
What? Why? Why? Damn it, my design was perfect!
I'm sorry, Zip. This is the end for us, huh? We're finished. Man. Oh, man. What are we gonna do?
You're gonna quit whining and start thinking. That's what. This isn't the end, it's the beginning. Someday soon, the world will finally understand my vision. We're not giving up until that day comes.
We nearly went under. Right then and there. I can remember sitting up crying all night long. It was hard. But nobody did more to get us back on our feet than Zip. He was an inspiration.
Gosh. Dang it!
Or possibly small string in general. Doesn't make any damn sense. The figures for the perpetual fission reactor, they're all over the place.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, sir, but with the prototype in this state, it's just not safe.
Shut up!
Don't want to hear it, just fix it. We need to finish that thing, and we need to finish it now. I don't care what it takes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. My head. God, never mind that. We'll never get the job done if I let this slow me down. Nobody takes a break. Not me, not anybody. We'll work all night if we have to. For anybody who's experienced burnout, this is probably quite the mood right now.
Alrighty.
Alright, I'm getting a signal from the next level up. There's a Smart Stick lab. You can tell us what exactly a Smart Stick is on the way. Okay, let's get moving. Okay, so I want to go this way? I want to go this way. Hi, guys. I'm still impressed with how huge that attack is. Oh, God. That's becoming a slight problem. Maybe I should check my armor after this. Or see about crafting some new stuff. That'll help. Thank you. Much needed, thank you. Could you guys stop hitting me? Hopefully there's another safe spot soon. I could use the recharge.
Alrighty.
Alright, time to get the boiler on this floor fired up.
No.
Those red cogs, they are the first of their color that we have seen, are they not? That's another security measure. You can only control them with a panel of the same color. It was Zip who came up with all this stuff, you know. He said it was so that only people smart enough to figure it out could get in. Or, you know, you look it up on GameFAQs. Just saying. Ah, it's going to be red and blue. You want to bet there'll be one more and they'll be like green? Maybe. Just a thought.
Come on!
Thank you. Can't go this way. I feel weirdly like I've made a wrong turn somewhere. Probably did. Yeah. Looks like I actually want to go up here. Oh, and we'll use it. You know what? Let's try bracking out a bit.
You ready for this?
All right. Where the hell did you come from? Okay, I see some dropped items we should go back for. Ah, here we go. All right, let's sort this mess out.
Yes!
All right, we also have to go get the red one.
Watch your back!
You know what? Help me out, buddy. There we go. Slowly getting a little easier to deal with these fights.
Woo, yeah!
Oh no, I'm thinking about it. Oh, we did get a better sword. And, oh, I could have improved yours for a little while now. Well, this'll do us a favor. You know, I think I decided he needs better robes. Yeah, works. Better armor across the board. Nothing better for him right now, though. Well, we could give him a slightly better wand. Speaking of which, I haven't checked your gun in a while. Nothing better. You, on the other hand, could have a better gun. There we go. Got a slightly better axe. Okay. Any better spears? No. Bows? Yeah, okay, we got better for both of them. Actually, yeah. Put him on Batu instead. He's the one with the weaker bow. Let me check something. I've somehow turned off my, How do I change this again? Okay, I accidentally turned weapon switching to manual. I just want to turn it. Wait. By now we're probably... Oh, wow, we're really good on this thing. Oh, it can't go any further. That's interesting. No, we don't really escape, so let's turn that up. Okay, that makes sense for now. Okay, the red boiler's ready. Yeah, I'm going to be backtracking a bit. Looks like I want to switch this. Is that... Yeah, it's a red panel in front of me. Okay. Throw the switch. So if I... Yeah, looks like I want to throw this one. Now I should be able to go over here. Yeah. Okay. Does this go anywhere right now? Actually, yes. Treasure. Not where I need to be, but nice. That could be useful. Well, it's a bit useful. There we go. Everyone's most people are at least a little upgraded. That'll help. And there's a Higgledy stone here. Let's see if I can appease this one. Let's talk about that sap in it. Nice smelling stuff that girls like. Often used in beauty treatments, scented sap should do the trick. Topturvy the Testy. Okay. He's with us now. Oh, that helps. Okay, looks like I have to... Maybe if I throw the red switch again? Where can I get to one? Oh, I can't even reach one right now. I'd have to throw blue first. Okay. Let's get a look at the map again. Okay, go throw red, I guess. There's a fight we haven't done yet. Always helpful. Actually, start shooting. You're better at that. Okay, so I said I wanted to throw a red switch. Where am I trying to go anyway? Okay, there's a save point and I need to get over to it. Looks like what I want to do is go up here and throw blue again.
You ready for this?
Something still here? Okay. Wrong button. So let me see. Blue needs to move, I think. Looks like I can get around to where red is from here. We've taken so long, things are starting to respawn. Not terrible, we need the XP anyway. So we go here.
Watch your backs.
Okay, gotta get up to these guys.
Here goes.
Okay, gotta get this guy out of here. Okay, where was I going? Well, that's just the boiler, so it looks like I'm stuck when I'm set this way. Okay, gotta go back and switch blue back then. Okay, throw this back. Think of it, I think I might see what I need to do. Maybe. Yeah, okay, I kind of see it now. If I throw this, yeah, if this goes away, I think it does. I should be able to loop around. Can I just hop up? Yes, I can just hop up. Okay. And yeah, this would put me over to a spot where I can switch blue, and I think I've got it solved.
I'll do my best.
Help me out, buddy. Okay. Now I should be able to just hit this blue control.
Ah!
Perfect. Fall down here, climb up there. Wait, wrong way. I want to go this way. Here's the way up, and more importantly, a save point. We could use one right now.
Good luck, everyone.
That thing is still hitting like a truck. And we're looking to go in here. And we found another. Nice. That's 3 Mammoths now. Mammoths now, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yep, let's see what's on it, shall we? It's all cat videos. Kidding.
finally ready. Behold, the all-singing, all-dancing Smart Stick! With one of these revolutionary devices, anyone can be a wizard. No more magic monopoly for the casting classes. Now, there'll be spells for everybody!
You did it, Zip. Congratulations.
Hey, I couldn't have done it without you guys. This was a team effort. Don't forget that. I know I won't. Thank you, all of you.
We were a team back then. We all thought the same way, wanted the same thing. How did it all go so wrong?
President Victor, the reactor, there's been an explosion.
Huh?
What did you say?
Well, you see...
Explosion. We're trying to remove the injured to safety, but we're too busy to...
Yeah.
I don't give a damn about the injured. What about the reactor? Is it damaged?
Yeah.
Yes, but only a little. It shouldn't set us back too far if we...
Uh-huh.
Good, then replace the team members you lost and continue the work. Nobody rest until it's fixed. Get your guys together and go to work. It's just one mammoth left to find.
Uh-huh.
Yep, and just found the signal. Perfect timing. It's another floor up, the production line.
Huh.
Oh, so I really did find them all. Who knew? Oh, missed some stuff. Thank you. Can't go that way. I wonder if I have to hand those in. Should check into that later. That's interesting. There's really not much here.
Oh,
Oh man, this dang door is the biggest pain of them all. In what way? Well, through there is where we make a lot of stuff that hasn't been announced yet. It's all top secret, so the security's extra tight. See the three lights above it? The door won't open until all three are lit. Which will mean finding all three lock switches. Ugh, more blessed contrivances and contraptions. Just one thing after another with you swabs. Went back on Cloud Coil Canyon, we were happy with 2 planks and a latch, curse you. I guess the fact that you were willing to throw people off of cliffs just for sitting put in the place probably helped keep prying eyes at bay, though, huh? You bet it did.
alrighty.
Alright, let's go find these switches, shall we? Wait. The game is helpfully pointing me towards them, and one of them's right here.
Oh,
Ready for this?
Looks like there's something up there I'd want at. including another Higgledy Stone, so let's see if I can appease that. Huh, where's the stone? Oh, must be hiding below this. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so I gotta go fall back and I have to go down to the floor, it looks like. Hi, guys. Well, that was rude. Actually, start shooting this because you're better with that. Ugh, what a mess. Hmm. Looks like I didn't want to come down here yet. Oh, better go get those. Well, that's interesting.
Listen. Oh.
Okay, here's the other boiler. We're getting somewhere. I hope. That leads up there to where another button is. Okay. I don't think we want to hop down there just yet. Okay, so if I go back a ways, there's a red control right here. Well, at the very least, I can get at that stone now. I think we don't have what it wants. Okay. Wait. I think we're set up. I'll have to take a look. Plan is I want to go around here. Oh, this is looking a little promising. Oh, I think we got it. Bingo. Did it. All three lights are on.
Alrighty.
Right, to the production line we go. Okay, it looks like I could just hop down here and walk back around to production. Okay. Yeah, there we go.
Yes!
It's the fourth monolith. Indeed, the fourth and final one.
Uh-huh.
Shall we take a look?
Okay, listen, everybody. We've brought a string of hit products to market that have changed the world forever. And thanks to all of your hard work, now we've built this too. Our revolutionary new campus, the Treehouse. And that's not all the good news. We just added our 315,639th team member, which means we're not a company anymore. We're a nation in our own right. Soon, we'll be the biggest and best this world has ever seen. Just one last push. Are you with me?
Woo, yeah! We're with you, Zip! Vector! Vector! Vector!
What a day. A company that started out in a shack got big enough to build this place. Got so big that it became an actual country.
So, Amazon.
He had a vision for the treehouse. He wanted to build a place where people could live happy and work happy.
Okay, not Amazon then.
Dang it if he didn't do just that. I had my doubts, you know. He was a different person back then. He had a smile for everybody. Where did the old Zip go?
Zip, we have an issue. I mean, we're facing a challenge. If it's not about the reactor, I don't want to hear it. We can worry about it later.
Well, you see...
Well, there are intruders down on the factory floor, sir. Then get rid of them and stop bothering me. You think I have the time to worry about your stupid intruders? Is that my job too? I mean, technically, yes. I'm Zip Vector, remember? Inventor of the perpetual fission reactor. The guy who pays your wages. That's all the lifts. Now we just have to show them to President Vector. There's one more I want to show him. I thought you said there were only 4.
Uh-huh.
There were 4 listed as missing in the database. There's 1. It's more of a personal record. Chief Engineer's office is up ahead. I'll tell you more when we get there. Onwards! Oh, good. You know what? There's a trapdoor. I've cooked through a lot of Sorway on the way up here, so let's duck out, manage our kingdom. It's probably ready for it. And we can dive right back in. The joys of fast travel. So back to Evermore for a moment. Yeah. Everything's full. Let's get this moving. Now, what we want to do is upgrade our coffers. You know what? I'm just going to let this build right back up so we can expand the coffers again. And now we can jump back to the testing floor. Wait. I forgot there was the other thing I wanted to do. I am a dumb. Yeah. I need to go to the shop because I want to get more Sorway because I've burned through everything I've got. Oh, I completed some research. There we go.
Come to do some shopping, eh?
It's a lot, but we seem to be going through it real quick lately. All right.
What else can I do for? I'll be seeing you again then.
Now let's go back. And yeah, it's... The fast travel in this game is surprisingly convenient. Because we probably... I mean... Let's be honest. Here's a huge empty space that basically screams boss encounter. So now we're ready for it. Welcome to where I work. And sleep. Sometimes. Yeah, I see that bed to the side. Feels like I haven't been here in a long time. Let me just grab this memo. Bracken's personal log. What's on it, Bracken? Well, I guess you could say it contains one of the most important memories of my whole life.
Golly.
Really? Anyhow, with this and the others, we should have more than enough to make Zip snap out of it. He'll be in the reactor control room.
Come on.
It's upstairs. Come on. Let's just make a save so we don't have to go through that in case I wipe. Here, bossy, bossy, bossy. Not yet? Okay. Now Vera should take us up to the reactor control room. Oh, here we go. There's that boss I was waiting for.
Blimey!
What's going on? Say somebody isn't too keen on us coming knocking. Obliterator. Perfect. The future of workplace security. Hi, buddy. Oh, didn't work. Okay, this thing's kind of nasty. This'll help. Help me out, buddy. Was it this'll help? Oh, that turned around hard. That thing meant business. Well, it's gone now. Let's go see Zip. Oh, we got a gun. Actually, that might be a really good one. Let's look. It's a good upgrade for her. Hiya, pal. You're currently on the testing floor. Please select your desired destination. I'll go up to King's Cradle. Afraid the roof is off limits unless you have authorization from President Vector himself. Oh, we want to go to the reactor control room. Okay, so down to reactor floor. Hiya, buddy.
Hey,
Zip, we need to talk.
Gah!
You know, that text on the screens, we see it used on signs and stuff. I'm wondering if it's a cipher for anything for any actual language or if it's just gibberish they put on to look like language. Anyway, really? So you're the intruders, huh? Makes sense, I guess. Who else could have gotten around my security measures but you, right, Barrakin? President Vector, there's something you need to say. Huh? Show him the memo, lips, Bracken. Time for a trip down memory lane, Zip.
Can't wait to get the crystal battery up and running. This thing's gonna be a game changer for the energy business. The technology we build here today will make a better tomorrow for everybody. I can feel it. Someday soon, the world will finally understand my vision. We're not giving up until that day comes. Hey, I couldn't have done it without you guys. This was a team effort. Don't forget that.
Oops.
Soon, we'll be the biggest and best this world has ever seen. Just...
Oh, hey, we didn't even push anything. And it's all stuff we saw before anyway.
I was... Why was I don't...
There's one last memory I want to show you. Please. You have to remember who you used to be. You have to bring the old Zip back.
So I stayed up all night making this for you? How about that, huh? A custom leg made just for you by the world's greatest engineer. You're gonna love it.
This isn't my leg. I want my leg. I want my...
No, I get it, Bracken. I get that you're upset, but we're engineers. We solve humanity's problems. We use technology to help people. That's our purpose. That's what we do. Now, do you really want a little thing like this to stop you from fulfilling that purpose? We solve humanity's problems, and we solve each other's too, right? You lose a leg, I make you a new one. I lose a hand, well, you know, I hope you do the same for me.
Yeah.
Oh, Zip.
And this leg, it's not just a machine. I put my heart and soul into it. It's a part of me.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm your boss. It's my job.
Hats off to the voice actor, by the way. He's really selling it here.
Look, Zip, look at it. You've seen the things we can do these days. I could have upgraded it. I could have gotten rid of the leg you made me. But I would never do that. This leg is what gave me the courage to carry on. What got me where I am today. You were the best engineer, the best boss, the best friend anyone could have. You had a good heart. The best. You have to remember. You have to.
I think we've got a Kingsmaker battle coming up.
I remember now. I remember everything. What have I done?
Zip? It's you, isn't it? The real you. You're back.
Bracken, I'm so sorry. If it wasn't for you, I don't think I ever would have remembered.
Hi, Bastion.
Everything's shaking.
Oh no. Bastion!
Bastion's back online. Damn it, if he reaches the reactor, he could trigger a total meltdown. And if that happens, Broadleaf and everything around it will be gone in an instant. What? Then we have to stop him. We have to find him first. He's equipped with a full optical camouflage. Can't see him on any of my monitors, but judging by the patterns of interference, I'd say there's a good chance he's on top of the tower. The elevator will take us to the roof. Come on. You know what? Ugh. Wait.
Blimey!
You're kidding.
Well,
This is unfortunate. Path to the elevator. How are we going to get to the top now? We've no time for this. Calm down, everybody. There must be a way. Think.
aha.
I've got it. If we divert enough power into the reactor's high pressure inlets, it might just generate a field of sufficient integrity to trigger a pattern G chain reaction. Of course, which would enable us to turn light into solid matter. Maybe only temporarily, but still, we could use it to make some kind of stairway to the top. Good to have you back, Zip. Only the old you could have thought of something like that in a pinch. Yeah, I was starting to think, can we get layman's terms? There's just one thing. I know it's only a hypothesis, but that'll have to do.
Attention all team members, I need you to channel all available power into the reactor's high-pressure inlets right now.
But President Vector, they weren't designed to take that kind of punishment. And you know what that means better than anybody.
The reactor will go critical and the core will fuse. In other words, we'll wind up with the world's most expensive hunk of junk. You sure about this, Zip? She's your baby.
It's that or risk the lives of every person in this country. You think I'd hesitate for even 1 second? I'm the executive director of this company and the leader of this nation. Nothing is more important than my people. So flood the damn tubes! That's an order!
Yes, sir. For Broadleaf.
Oh my goodness!
Well, now we can get to the top. Reactor level critical. All available energy is channeled into the high pressure inlets.
All right.
Nice work, everybody. Now get out of here and get the people someplace safe. Sir, the reactor is totally unstable. If you leave now, there will be nothing to...
Hey,
Why? Who do you think you're talking to? If anyone in this country can keep this thing under control, it's me. Mr. President, on your own?
ha!
Sure, on my own. I could do it with my eyes closed. You really mean it, don't you? Well, all right then. I'll make sure everybody else makes it out okay. Good luck, President Vector. I'll stay here and look after the reactor. If I put even a single foot wrong, it's good night for all of us, but I won't. You guys go shut Bastion down. I'll handle things here. Leave right away. Good luck, President Vector.
Come on!
All right, to the top of the tower. So I just want to check real quick. Yeah. You know what? We're going to go a bit over time, but let's do this. Hi, big guy. Four-legged fortress.
Come on!
Go for the legs, Evan. The legs. The only way to take him down. Take that.
Yeah, of the way, because he's about to... Oh, crap. Alright. That could have gone worse. Well, that was rude. You know what? You'd be helpful right now. Oh, that did something.
Here goes.
Oh, hey. Well, that's how we get hig makers for this. Let's get rid of these things. Here we go, they're ready. What do you do? That's a lot of cannons. Okay, some Sorroway would be a good idea. Give her one too. But it looks like we got things under control here. Oh. Alright. That actually went a lot easier than I expected.
I think it's...
Not so fast.
Nope, they're making me go round two. Can't even hit the damn thing. Or shoot it. Okay, I'm not locked on, right. How could this be happening? I don't know, Mom, but we better get out of here. Get out of here sharpish. No.
Evan!
I understand now. A leader must be willing to give his life to protect his people. That's what Zip is planning to do. But I'm not going to let him. Not now. I won't run away. Not again. Not ever.
Goes nothing.
Are we gonna fight like this?
Amazing! You're amazing! Bastion doesn't stand a chance! Go on, Lofty! Show us your true power!
Nope, I gotta fight as him this time. That was a bit of a mistake. I should probably shoot at them instead of slashing them. Arrgh. This is what happens when it gets late, which is why I probably should have seen if I could save and just save this for next week, but oh well. Nope. Damn it. Not what I meant to do.
All right.
Here we go. No, 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 no. Damn it. Yeah, the dragon was cool, only this is getting kind of annoying. The good news is I swear every time I go up, it's simplifying itself a little. Seriously? Oh. There, let's just knock that guy out so he goes away. This is certainly an interesting approach to a boss fight, though. Seriously? Because, like I said, the path up since I made it to the end is just this one quick climb. Oh, I see the mistake I'm making. There's further up to go, and I have to be careful about what disappears. Oh, hello. Is it over?
Huh? Aw, you're kidding! And there I was, just getting used to being big and long and handsome again. Knickers!
Seems that you're only able to maintain your dragon form for a short while, Lofty.
Exactly.
Yes, my theory is that the King's Bond was strengthened, but only just enough. So you're able to regain your original form, Lofty, but only for a very short while.
What?
But if Evan gets more kingly and the bond gets stronger, I'd be able to do it for longer, right? Maybe even forever in the end?
Go on, my son!
Righto, Evan, you get king in your head off, my lad. That's an order. I will. Still can't believe you managed to take down Bastion. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't. There's no way I would have been able to prevent the core from melting down, that's for sure. Well, all's well ends well, but you didn't half scare me with all that talk about the whole kingdom being wiped out. Sorry, I can't believe things turned out this way. I built a reactor trying to help people to make life better, and instead I put everyone in danger. No president. I don't deserve to run this country. No, Zip. What's that?
Hey!
Listen, everybody.
But I...
Oh, wants me to advance.
Don't deserve to run this country, huh? I think the people might have something to say about that.
President Vector, I came here originally to ask you something. You see, I'm trying to bring peace to our world. Real, lasting peace. But I will need your help to do it. Can I count on your support?
Oh, I'm sure we can come to some kind of an arrangement. We'd need a preferential trade agreement, of course. Do you guys have an official technology partner?
I think... You know what? Can I? This is a bit of a weird time for it, but I'm afraid this can go into quite a bit of cutscene next, and it's already 11:10, so... We're gonna make a save. I'll get back to this game Tuesday, and we can pick up with getting the pack signed and whatever comes next. But, yeah, if I keep going, I bet I'll just get, like, bogged down in half hour or so of cutscenes, and it's too late for me to stay up like that and keep focused on the stream. So for now... We're done. So let me go to following and I'll see who's running something interesting. I'll get a raid out. And, yeah. Tomorrow it'll be more, Steam World Quest. That I might finish. Otherwise, I'm going to get very close, in which case I'll plan to finish it next week and start on whatever the winning vote for the next game is. Ooh, excuse me. Let's see now. Let's see. You know what? Mitsu's playing Octopath. Let's go say hi. Wait, I think I'm spelling it out wrong. Oh, yeah, it's got to start with Inaba. There we go. So, yeah. I'll see everyone tomorrow. Till then, enjoy Octopath. Just gotta wait a few seconds for it to ready. There we go. Later.